Good morning, Knights. Today is the last NDTV for this school year. As we prepare for summer break, today's show will be reported by the 2019-2020 anchor team. I'm Trent Rude, one of your new anchors.
And I'm Ryan Krell, another one of the new anchors for next year's show.
I'm Sophie Young, and I'm also a new anchor for next year as well, and I'm super excited for what NDTV has to offer. Joining us is guest anchor Jackson Harris. Jackson, what do we have on NDTV today?
Thank you, Sophie. Today's stories are a recap of this year's Mental Health Awareness Week, and we'll also have a quick flashback into our spring sports teams.
We'll also look into a service project in Mexico that ND students took part in, and there will be a sneak peek into Nyla Macias' studio session and what she'll be working on this summer.
And get this, there's even a new Shawn in the quad.
Really? That should be awesome.
Hang on, Knights.
We're just
Getting
started.
This week, the Bring Change to Mind Club hosted its first Mental Health Awareness Week. The club had lots of activities ranging from chalk on the quad to DIY stress balls.
So any student who wants to is just coming down and chasing their get and basically trying to show the unity in the community. So
these are all slips from students around campus that anonymously are talking about things that they wish were different in school or at home or with friends. And now I'm putting up a little post-it saying I agree with this one. We're making stress balls right now, so we got balloons, we got funnels, we're going to put salt in them because flour's really messy. And yeah, you can use it all throughout study week to kind of de-stress from all the craziness.
Students, make sure that you go out today during lunch and enjoy the therapy dogs in the quad area. Thank you, Bring Change to Mind Club, for all your effort to host this event. Spring semester sports has had a lot of achievements. We have our very own David Galis recapping all that went down this semester.
Thanks, Trent. Good morning, Knights. My name is David Galis, and I'll be bringing you the spring sports recap. Let's start with boys golf. On the season, the boys went 1-5. Great job to the team. Next, we'll get out on the court with boys tennis. However, in heartbreaking news, I've learned that longtime tennis head coach Patrick Cupo has retired. I was able to get one last interview with him before he left.
The experience has actually been really, really great. That I coached here, the boys and the girls. They won with class, they lost with class. Their parents were wonderful, and it was a great experience.
Have a great retirement, Coach Cupo, and good job to all our tennis players. Up next, we've got boys lacrosse. For the season, they went 6-11, winning their last game against Dos Pueblos 11-10 in overtime, with the winning goal coming from Robert Boone. Great job, boys. Then we have girls lacrosse. Girls lacrosse had a 5-10 overall record on the season, winning against Louisville 14-4 in the last game of the season. Great job, Lady Knights. Next, we'll dive in with the swim team. Boys swim placed third in the Mission League and sent 8 swimmers, Kian and Kaylin Alejandro, James Cusimano, Dominic Margarino, Alex Rayburn, Zach Tomasitis, and Evan Yu to CIF. Next, we've got the track and field team. Boys track and field went second in CIF Division III behind Harvard Wesley. For girls track and field, they placed second in Mission League and also had some members at the CIF finals. Next, we have softball. The Lady Knights went 10-9 overall and 5-3 in league, earning second in the Mission League. Next, we have boys volleyball. Overall, they had 20 wins, 11 losses, and 1 tie, and had 4 wins and 2 losses in the league. Last but not least, we've got baseball. The team went 24-7 overall and ended the season as the 20th ranked national team and the 6th best team in California. The Mission League title came down to the last series against Harvard Westlake. Notre Dame won 2 of the 3 games to win the Mission League, with a final record of 15 wins and 3 losses. Well, that's the end of the Spring Sports Recap and end for this year's. Tune in next year for another great year of sports. Back to you, Ryan.
That was great, David. Can't wait to see what Notre Dame brings us next year during the fall semester. Over spring break, several of our night students decided to get their service hours in by participating in a Build-A-House project in Mexico.
I'm Lucy Rick reporting live from the border of Mexico. Hey guys, welcome back to NDTV, and today we're doing a little video on our trip to Mexico to help build houses for the homeless.
Just landed in Mexico. We're here.
All right, well, hi, hello, welcome to Mexico. I'm Ray Melvet. I started Club Dust with some friends 39 years ago. Built 1,000 of these houses now over the last 39 years and had a blast doing it. So Club Dust has 2 goals. Number 1 is helping the poor. It's really important, right, for them to get a decent house to live in. But the other part, which is equal, 50-50, is what happens to us when we build a house, when we help the poor. We welcome your participation, 1, to come on down and take part of it, and 2, if you want to help build or fundraise, it'd be wonderful. We welcome that. So you can see us at www.clubdust.org or Facebook or Instagram, Club Dust. Yeah.
Hi, I'm Serena Melvet, and this is Maria. And we're here today to build 2 houses, actually, which usually we only build 1 on the day trips. But we're building 2 houses today for a family, one with, I think, 3 or 4 children, and the other with, I think, 2 or 3. And we're here to play with kids and paint nails and just enjoy it down here in Mexico.
This is Lucia Delaney, and we're signing out for NDTV. Adios, Notre Dame.
If you would like to participate in this program to help others and receive your service hours, make sure that you ask Lucy Rick and Delaney Davalos about details and information on this program. If you've been hearing a beautiful voice around campus, you might have heard Nyla Macias. This summer, Nyla will be preparing to release her new album. NDTV was on hand to get a sneak peek on how she was preparing.
Recently, NDTV went with junior Nyla Macias to the East West recording studio in Los Angeles, California during one of her recording sessions. Nyla has been singing since a young age and has been encouraged by her parents to continue pursuing her career in singing. Nyla spends most of her free time writing music and recording, along with working with other artists. The East West Recording Studio has a relaxing environment and a variety of rooms to choose from for just about any project you can imagine. It's filled with great people and company, including her dog that she brings with her to the studio. Recently, she has been working on her new song, titled Sprung, which will be released in early June with a surprise feature. Most of her time is spent trying to balance her music and schoolwork. Nyla spends almost 14 hours in the studio, most of the week writing her songs and producing music. This has been Rosie Jordana signing out for NDTV.
I know who, baby, yeah, I got you.
We can't wait for what's to come for our very own Nyla. Good luck on your endeavors over the summer. I've heard Shawn the Quad is retiring. Let's see if it's fact or rumor.
Hey guys, Shawn Cory. Hey guys, I'm back.
Oh, hey there, Notre Dame.
Hey guys. All right. Still get that content for you guys.
So this is kind of like my send-off episode.
So I'm gonna teach you guys what happens when you guys aren't seeing it. So it's like the behind the scenes. You get to really know who I am. You guys just know my name, not my story.
Listen to me, Shawn Cory. You can leave if you want. I won't try to stop you, but you won't survive out there. You don't know what to do, where to go.
But I'm president. I have to.
Shawn Cory, I've watched you your whole life. I saw you take your first step, your first word, your first presidential victory. I know you better than you know yourself. You're not gonna go walk out that door.
I just thought Shawn on the Quad was gonna be one segment. I didn't think it was gonna be this big deal.
Shawn, there's no more truth out there in the world I created for you. The same lies and deceits. But in my world, you have nothing to fear.
Hey, Elaine, how much longer? I gotta be somewhere.
So not chill.
I'm Elaine Farron. I created and I produced Shawn and the Quad.
I'm Emily Street, and I am one of the editors. I'm also the second camera.
My name is Tony Muller, and I'm the cameraman for Shawn and the Quad.
I'm Paige, and
Paige do any work?
How'd
you join the team?
Yeah, like how did I ask you or how did you get involved?
so you came up to me after school in TV once after you had pitched the idea, and you were like, "Hey, I have this idea. You watch Billy on the Street, right?" And I was like, "Haha, yeah, Billy Eichner." And then you were like, "Yeah, so we're gonna do that."
They came to me and they're like, "Hey, can you do this thing based off Billy in the street?" I don't know. And then they're like, "Have you ever seen Billy on the Street?" I'm like, "What? No. Who's that?"
Usually we just did one camera angle, and me and Emily would switch off because editing with 2 camera angles is very hard to do.
Alright guys, it's that time to say goodbye. Since sophomore year I've been doing Shawn on the Quad. It's kind of sad now, but like, it's time for me to move on to my next journey. Just know that I'm not going to be here anymore. Let's go.
Goodbye, Shawn and the Quad.
No doubt we'll miss you, and we wish you lots of good vibes as ASB's new president.
This concludes our last show of the 2018-2019 school year. We hope that you've enjoyed NDTV this year.
Next year, we promise to bring you more informative stories, more comedy segments, and lots of shows to remember.
Thank you for watching us this year, and we hope you have a very fun and safe summer.
Bye!
It's Cory.
Fireball.
So the ASB president
Open the door!
Hey guys, I'm Tony. I'm right now. It's 4:38 on a Monday.
Fireball.
I'm supposed to leave by 5:30.
How does it feel to be bald?
Hey guys, it's Vlog Tony.